Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
We've got some explosive news coming out of the Middle East that's taking the cryptocurrency world by storm. Bitcoin has taken a significant hit as tensions between Israel and Iran escalate, with reports of airstrikes being carried out in what can only be described as a game-changer for global markets. The situation is fluid and fast-paced, but one thing is clear. When major geopolitical events unfold, investors take notice. And in this case, the Bitcoin price has taken a hard dive, plummeting to nearly $104,000. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. What we need to understand here is that markets are inherently unpredictable and can be influenced by news cycles, economic indicators, and more. Now, according to sources close to the matter, these airstrikes were carried out in response to recent attacks on Israeli forces in Syria. The situation has spiraled out of control, with both sides trading blows and fueling fears of a wider conflict. And it's this kind of volatile market environment that can spell disaster for even the most seasoned investors. Bitcoin Bulletin will be keeping a close eye on this situation as it unfolds. In fact, we've seen similar events play out before, like the sanctions imposed by the US on North Korea and China, only to have their impact mellow out once diplomatic efforts are put in place. The real question now is how long will this market volatility persist? As an investor, it's crucial to remember that markets can be influenced by a multitude of factors beyond control. Bitcoin Bulletin has covered several instances where major news events impacted the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Some have been short-lived, while others have proven more sustained. Now, let's take a closer look at some key figures from this market shift. For instance, as we see in our charts, Bitcoin has indeed taken a sharp downturn in recent hours, breaking below $104,000 for the first time since February 2023. The current price of $2,532.55 represents a significant change from just last night when it hovered around $2,531.76. This level of volatility is reminiscent of our discussions on Bitcoin Bulletin about the potential risks associated with market cycles and their impact on long-term investing strategies. With this kind of market turbulence, investors are often forced to reassess their portfolio allocations and rebalance them according to current market conditions. Now that we've examined some key data points, it's worth noting that this price drop hasn't occurred in isolation. We've seen broader market trends also at play here. Think about the recent rise of the US dollar, which has been bolstered by rising inflation expectations and a more aggressive stance from the Federal Reserve. But don't get too caught up in trying to tie everything back to macroeconomic indicators just yet. What's clear is that investors are getting nervous out there, and Bitcoin, as always, is no exception. As we wrap this up, it's worth reiterating how crucial it is for investors to stay informed about the latest news coming from major economies and regions like the Middle East. Stay vigilant and keep your wits about you. After all, that's what has kept the Bitcoin community thriving despite numerous ups and downs throughout its history. Stay tuned to Bitcoin Bulletin for further insights into this developing story, as well as other market updates that will help keep you ahead of the curve in these ever-changing markets.